1 year in London. How it was? We moved last May by Global Talent visa, so we don't have any office job and continue to work like self-employed. And we moved from Ukraine with my husband, and to be honest, we dreamed about this moving like few years before we finally moved. First 2 months after moving, I worried a lot about documents. We needed to go to the police for registration, to get our residential cards, all documents, to deal with rental documents. And that days we also found a long-term apartment, our home that we are living now. And after that days, like, worries about documents become lower. We had a freedom with our work, so we traveled a lot. We've been in lovely Bath, in Bristol. On Dima's birthday, came to Edinburgh in Scotland. Also, we've been in Cotswold, Cambridge, on Brighton coast. I have a lot of vlogs on my channel about this slow travels, slow adventures, so you could check it on my channel as well. Last year we've been on our dearest friend's wedding, and I'm still rewatching photos and videos from that day. It was one of the most special moments from the last year indeed. I spent a lot of time in museums, small maisons, local heritage places, enjoyed the antique art and architecture. When we just moved, we talked in English not so often, and after 6 months I was worried about it, to be honest, but lately we started to make local friends, communicate more, and began to speak outside in English only with my husband, and to be honest, I'm really happy about it. Also, we've been invited to the movie premiere film from Disney twice. It was my first collaboration in London as an influencer and as a photographer, and I'm really grateful that I had this experience and we met with such a lovely team there. Last summer I also got my Soho house membership, finally. So we spent a lot of time in different houses, in countryside, in farmhouse and local houses as well. And this creative community really gave me a lot, and I want to start to meet with people from the club more often now, to communicate, to make friends, to collaborate. I really feel like this year I'm ready for it. I also started to ride horses and also to learn French, like not every day, just like a hobby, but still I see a small result from this practice. One more hobby is in antique objects. I've become obsessed with vintage and antique art and furniture only after we just moved, and even started on Etsy a shop where I'm selling some of my collections, and I also have a vlog on my channel about how did I start, how did I do photos for my Etsy shop, so you could check it as well. Also, I moved to paper books. Previously I read on my phone only, but after the moving I got an idea that it would be nice to have books at home. And here in London, small bookstores are so pretty that I can't came out from the store without a book. So now I'm already have a small collection, small library, and it become bigger and bigger every month. But still, yeah, I'm so happy that we finally come back to paper books from the phone. And maybe the best part of living in London, this year I spent plenty of time outside, in nature, in parks, in forest. It took me only like 20 minutes from my home to go to the deep forest and to spend time outside in the nature, even like one day or few days when I came to a countryside. And I still dreaming about my own garden, my small nature place, but yeah, it is a task for next year. Do I have any negative experience about living in London? And probably not, because I also had a moving experience previously. I used to live in New York for 1 year as well, so all worries was not for the first time for me, and we spent a lot of time in London before we finally moved in, so everything in the city was so familiar and desirable. I love everything here. People, transport, events, food, our lifestyle, our apartment. And I'm really happy that even after a year, we're still excited about everything around. Still a lot of places to explore, and I'm really grateful for our new home. Really, really grateful. Thank you. Thank you, London. Hopefully this video was interesting for you. Just wanted to make a small recap how we moved, what did we do, and thank you so much, and see you next video.